My name is Simon Joroge, Chairman Balita National. Our mind is to say that since COVID pandemic came up 2 years ago, you have seen many hotels closing. But mostly we have the big names. Norfolk had closed, that is in Nairobi. We have some in Kakamega, hotels have been closed, 10 to 20. We have Kajiado, 20 hotels have been closed. Go to Nyeri, recently, Outspan is under sale because they cannot be able to operate. Go to Muranga, Kisumu is the same outcry. We have small businesses or small bars that do not have very big names. Go to Kasarani, there is a Namako bar has been closed. If we would try and put all these bars together that have closed, we are talking about 15,000 businesses closed down. Somebody who had loans, somebody who was living well in Nairobi, somebody who had employed people, but these guys have gone home. I feel that it's time that we should open this economy. And cause all COVID protocols we have followed, the spacing, the social distance, wearing masks, washing, or putting hand washes outside our premises. I think it's very unfair that our business is only the one that has been targeted to be closing down. As I finish, and I want to address His Excellency the President, we thank that we can see so many mandaleos you are doing in the country. The roads are being done, there are dams that are being done, but for us, as we go tomorrow to Mashudadi, we need you to give us this gift of opening up the economy. As bars, we normally operate from 5 to 7, and surely, if you count those hours, even paying electricity, paying your workers is a big problem. In fact, this is the year that I've seen us as hotel industry people going to schools to beg the headmasters for us to pay half school fees, which is something we have never done in our life. So, Bwana President, tafadhali kesho 20th, give us this present, tupatie hizo ahadi. We need to open up this economy. We are not talking about adding hours. Lift the curfew and let us continue with our business as we used to. Because, as I tell you today, that if you go even here outside, you see the COVID protocols are there. And as I finish, I would want to tell my business partners, and we work very well with Parak because we do the same job. Tomorrow, we are going to be having very many visitors in Kirinyaga. Even here at Nairobi, there will be people coming to watch TV on what is going on in Kirinyaga. Let us continue following the protocols so that we take care of our customers. And as I finish, I know that campaigns is a time of campaigns. They are going on. We can see all over this campaign going on, presidential campaigns. And we can see that the people are going to those campaigns. These are the same people who come to our premises. So why don't you open up for us? Because campaigns are still continuing every day. Kwa hivyo Bwana President, tafadhali tufungulie kazi yetu. There is no need of us suffering again. And tomorrow we know it's 20th, and I know you're going to say something. Because I hear you normally listen to us, what we are saying. Sisi tunapigaga kura kama wale wengine. Tunalipaga ushuru. Please, Bwana President, tufungulie kazi.
My name is David. I'm here on behalf of all the distributors, because as you're all aware that when this pandemic started, it just began as a disease. But now the disease has evolved into a whole economic crisis. This crisis is not only to the hotel and the bars and restaurants, but it is affecting the whole value chain. Ice cube distributors, vegetables, chicken distributors, all the farmers who are depending on these hotels and all these businesses are all now into shambles. Now, we focus on the solution, because the whole of this thing is dirty water under an old bridge. What can we do? Mr. President, please open up the space, because every supplier is lamenting on decreased businesses because of the few hours that our partners are allowed to operate in. But Mr. President, if you could just listen to us, not just the bar owners, but us as suppliers, because we are directly depending on the businesses that are owned by our partners. Please, Mr. President, we can see the light at last, at the very last time. We are seeing all countries opening up spaces. And we are appealing to you as our president, please now, could you please listen to us and open the spaces for us? Thank you.
Do the first run of vaccinations at the KICC, if you can remember. There was 2 runs that have been done after that of 2,000 invited members. Because of the the spread of the vaccination centers, it has been left to people to go to their nearest vaccination center. What we are doing in the businesses is pushing our members of staff, because at the end of the day we want to tell our workers, our clients, this is a place where everybody is vaccinated. You feel comfortable coming to have your meal here, coming to have a drink here. So we have that push within our own members and all throughout the hospitality industry. So there's been 1, 2, 3 individual members doing because in the hospitality we are not only PERAC, we are not only Balita, we have CATA, we have KHC, we have a few associations, and we normally work together. For example, the one we did in KICC was not only for bars. We did safari guides, we did many different types of sector within the hospitality sector. So I'll give you an example. There was a bunch of 2,000 done of safari guides from Mombasa coming all the way up to Nairobi. So we are doing it across the board. And we're also relying on the counties around the place to do now geographically specific areas. Because it is now the way the spread is now, before we didn't have the vaccines. Now the vaccines are available. So our people are getting vaccinated. The few not getting would maybe for medical reasons or religious at the moment. We are trying to fight that, but hopefully everyone will get into the vaccination drive.